Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, students, to all of you. This topic is for the class 4th, and we are reading the topic air, water and weather. Students, in the last topic we read about the purification of water. We read about the process of sedimentation and the process of decantation, and today we are going to read one more process of purification of water, that is filtration. Students, we say that the process of purifying water by using a filter paper is better than decantation. Why we say that the process of purifying water by filter paper is better than decantation? Because students, the decanted water, that is when you pour the water into another basket, so this is called as decanted water, as we read in the last topic, and we say that this decanted water may still contain impurities. So it can be filtered to remove these impurities, and in this process this decanted water is passed through a filter paper. Students, to check the filter paper and the process of removing of impurities by filter paper on the internet, so that you will get more information and more confident you will get about the filter paper. Students, the impurities are collected over the filter paper, and the impurities are called as residue. The clear liquid is collected in the another separate beaker, and that liquid is called as filtrate. So students, the impurities that are left over the filter paper, the impurities are called as residue, and the clear water that goes in a separate beaker, that is called as filtrate. Now there's one more process of purification of water, that is boiling. Students, this boiling, this is a usual thing at our homes, that before drinking we boil our water, and it is also a way to purify our water. Students, the filtered water, that is still not safe for drinking, and it contains the harmful germs like bacteria or protozoa, etc., which can cause different harmful diseases for us. So we say that the filtered water, in order to remove the germs in this filtered water is boiled. What happens because of boiling? Students, the harmful germs that are present in this filtered water, they get killed, and thus the water becomes safe for drinking. Students, one more process of purification of water is chlorination. Students, the germs and the harmful bacteria that are present in our water, they can be killed by the process of chlorination. What is chlorination? Students, it is the process of adding chlorine tablets to water. Students, these chlorine tablets are easily available at the medicinal shops, and what is actually their use? That chlorine tablets are having the ability to kill the germs. So when we add these chlorine tablets to the water, the harmful germs and bacteria present in the water get killed, and hence the water becomes safe. Now students, how should we store water? That is storing water. Students, we know that we should store water in clean vessels. These are the points of good health and hygiene, so do concentrate that water should be stored in the clean vessels, and it should also be handled carefully. Students, here are some hygienic points on your books. We'll read that how should we store the water, and what are the ways by which we can prevent our water from getting wasted. So number first is don't waste water. Water is very precious. This we know. Number second, keep the water covered. That is, we should keep our water covered with the steelets. Number third, wash your hands before taking out water. Number fourth, use a long handled vessel to take out water from a big container. That is, we should not put our hands directly into the tubs of water because our hands may not be clean, so it will contaminate the whole water body. That's why we say that we should use long handled vessel to take out water from the big container. Number fifth, clean the storage pots and utensils before filling them with water. Students, this is all we know, that for good health we should clean our storage pots. That is, cleanliness is very important for a good health and hygiene. And number 6, water storage tanks should be cleaned from time to time. That is, students, the big storage tanks that are present in our houses, that should be cleaned from time to time. That is, from month to next month, once a month they should be cleaned, so that we'll get a healthy water and we'll get a healthy life. Now students, here are some questions. Choose the correct option. Water on heating changes into water vapor. Number second, water vapor goes into, where it goes into air and it doesn't go into soil. Number third, continuous evaporation and condensation causes, what does it cause? It causes rainfall and not a storm. And number fourth, the filtered water is it safe or is it unsafe for drinking? Now students, the important points from the chapter. Number first, these points are very important, students, because they will let you to understand the whole chapter. Number first, atmosphere. What is atmosphere? We read that it's a blanket of air that surrounds the earth's surface. Number second, evaporation. What is evaporation? The process in which water changes into water vapor. Number third, this is condensation. Condensation is the opposite of evaporation, that is, in which water vapor changes into water. Number fourth, what is water cycle? It is a continuous evaporation and condensation of water in the form of a cycle. We have read about these things in a chapter, and we have read also clearly about water cycle. And number fourth, what is sedimentation? The process in which the insoluble impurities settle down. We also read, students, about filtration. What is filtration? Filtration is a purifying impure liquid by straining. And also we read lastly about chlorination. What's chlorination? It is the process of adding chlorine tablets to the water in order to kill the germs. This is all about the topic air, water and weather, and I hope that you students got the topic clearly.